Sisindo Yanga, oh Africa. Sisindo Yanga, watoto wa Jangwani. Sisindo Yanga, oh Africa. Sisindo Yanga, watoto wa Jangwani. Tabora United. Tabora United is a region in Tanzania that is known for for producing more than half the quantity of honey in Tanzania. Tonight, Tabora United, the football club, this time around, tasted like honey in the mouths of Simba SC. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. Who will tell us that young Africans will be conceding 3 goals and they were able to just score 1 goal at the tail end, more like a redeemer kind of goal. The young Africans that 2 weeks ago we were talking about them going to hit 8 to the 10th games without losing a match, without conceding a goal or more. See how time flies, see how things change. Football is cruel. Tabora United. Can you imagine? See, the other city is something that amazes me. How can you have a formation of 4-4-2 against young Africans? How can you be playable with 4-4-2 against young Africans? A team that most clubs don't have any other choice than to play 5-4-1 or even 5-5. Not having anybody in front. But these guys came out with 4-4-2. Big congratulations to the coach, the gaffer of Tabora United, Mr. Asset. Guys, mind you that this same Tabora United, as at last season, they were almost relegated. If not for the wonderness and the mercifulness of the relegation playoffs that happened in Tanzania NBC Premier League, we wouldn't have been talking about them right now. And guess what? Tabora United is only 10 years old. Yeah, it's just a 10-year-old club or more. If you can go back to the video I talked about just yesterday when Simba collected 4-0 from KNC, guys, I made this point. I told you that there is no club in Tanzania that is small. Look at Tabora, 10 years old club beating the biggest team in East of Africa. Young Africans, dusting them, embarrassing them, sending them 3 goals or more since they open, since they happen, since they occur in Tanzania Premier League. Getting into the to the game proper. Yeah, there were substitutions. Chama was missed, no two ways about that. I think he was the biggest miss. Yeah. But then you now ask the question, what happened? Especially from the first goal. Oh, I off my heart for Chikola. Chikola is the new sensation, is the new song. Guys, see, the sweetness of African football is that you think that nobody is watching you, but people out there are watching you. Bigger clubs out there watching you. Chikola tonight has made a mark for himself and for his generation. Today's game, scoring that sweet goal. The defense was in shambles, no two ways about that. I can't even talk so much about that. The defense were in shambles. The goalkeeper was asleep. Many things was bad. And he pumped in that goal. Omo Diarra, whether you like it or not, you are not gonna catch that ball, guy. Then we saw the moment in the 40th minute where Aziz Ki got a PK. Mind you, before I even start with the PK chain, today's game, I'm calm. I'm gonna analyze this game calmly. Today's game, you see this side. Tabora came out to kill, to destroy, to maim, to deal with. Oh, come on. Why? Because the first 40 seconds of the game, if I was committed, the first 70 seconds of the game, two fouls committed. In 3 minutes, three fouls committed. In 10 minutes, we are seeing a yellow card being disposed. We are seeing somebody getting injured. And Diwele was taken out because of injury. Getting into the second goal, we saw Aziz Ki play that PK, a PK that was considered no need for VAR, clean and fine. We also saw Aziz Ki missing that PK, and what did we see? A rebound, a counter attack. That was where the efficiency of that 4-4-2 came in play. That was the best moment for that 4-4-2 formation. And guess what? A goalkeeper that by 10th minute was delaying the match. I'm talking about the Tabora goalkeeper. He was delaying the game in 10th minute. The same goalkeeper was the one that started that attack, that counter attack. Almost things they occur. Today's game, almost it is omni science. And we saw that counter. Same boy, 2 goals, Chikola. We got into the second half, 75th minute. It was Munganga scoring in that powerful goal. Omo, what a strike. Where was Bakome, who was dispossessed? Bakome, with all his gymming, with all the strength in him, was dispossessed. And yeah, when we say that he got far, but let's go back to the video and watch. I don't have, well, I say all that um, slow mo clips to say that he was fouled or not. But it was surprising to see him on the ground, putting his head down why the goal was scored, and after the goal was scored, you just saw him there. It was not just a cool time for young African fans. But then I have good news for you guys out there. Young African is no small club out there. Young African has shown over the time that they are not to be taken um, for just minors. Mind you, 8 games into the season, young Africans were flying hard. They can rejuvenate, guys. Why do I say that? There is time. It's not time for the gaffer to go into the dressing room. I know they have a dressing room. They have a dressing board to go in there and make your team more diverse. Okay, make your team more pushy. Yes, they are pushy, but then there are some gray areas with young Africans I might not have time to discuss right now. But I need to also say this. Yeah, they have the time, mind you. The good news now is that the Tanzania FA has also given them, the Tanzania Premier League Association has given them enough time. I'm talking about Simba and young Africans to skip some games and just get into frame for the CAF Champions League that will be starting ending of November, meaning that they will be having enough time, okay, to rejuvenate, and we just know what's gonna happen, man. Let them just take their time. CAF Champions League, or more, it will be bumper to bumper, guys. You know what I'm talking about on this platform. So that would be all, guys. If you're watching for the first time, you know what we do here, promoting African football. Please click that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.